Last big kayak tournament of the year, second to last big tournament of the year. Today's the practice day. We're up in the Glacial lakes of South Dakota looking for a pattern. It's not necessarily about catching the big ones today, it's about finding what they're doing so we can come back and catch them tomorrow. But it's a lake I have a little bit of history with. This is a road hunter style, so there's probably like 300 different lakes in this 100 square mile area we could fish. But this one I have some history with, and I've caught some real big largemouth. Not so much a smallmouth deal here, but we'll see if we can get into them, see if we can find a pattern, and try and get a game plan for tomorrow. So stick with us, stay tuned. All right, we are gonna start. Last time I was here, they're in the reeds, so I'm really gonna try and fish that pattern. You shouldn't chase history, but history always gives you a pretty decent place to start. And then we're gonna try and expand upon that. We're gonna start reeds, but I'm actually gonna start cranking. This bank, there's a brush pile, and I've caught them. And some weeds. I don't see weeds right now, but we're just gonna see. Fish history, and then usually that's how I develop the start of a pattern, and then I just keep expanding and expanding and expanding. So that's the plan for now. I'm hopeful that I don't have to put a crazy amount of miles on, but if I do, I do, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's one of my favorite places in the world to fish, really. It's a lot like Lake of the Woods, as you never really know what you're gonna catch. But unlike Lake of the Woods, at least where I fish, there's some pretty big largemouth up here. It's also like my favorite water quality too. It isn't dirty, but it's not gin clear, and it's got that little bit of green tint to it. And this is my new rod. And that's a bass. I hope. Oh yeah. No, it's a pike. Whoa! There's a metric load of these in here, so that's something we're going to be battling with if we come here tomorrow. First cast with a chatterbait. Sweet. Well, the only time in this rod's life it's going to be one cast, one fish, but that's pretty cool. Wish it was a bass, but I just want to get bit this weekend, you know? It's really, if I get bit a million times, I'm not going to complain. Don't particularly know if I want to go there today, but we might have to. That's a nice bass. Okay. We needed that so bad. We needed that so bad, dude. Nice fish. Nice fish. See, and he's a football too. I wish he was long and skinny. They get bigger than this for sure, but that's 15 1/4. All right. Well, that makes me feel good. I was getting a little bit worried. All right, buddy. Thanks for playing. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I was on a swim jig. Good to know. We're gonna get out of here. I think you could go up this and fill your limit out. This had wind though. That's something to note. This had wind. The other side did not have wind. There's also some laydowns over here, which I do really like. So, I was on the LS Gaff swim jig. What do you know? Ethan catches one on an LS Gaff. Lightning strip on Wabe. Don't love that. Come on, baby. Give me something. Just gonna leave that there, I guess. I freaking hate lightning in the while I'm fishing. I hate it so much, especially with all these rods. Not my friend. I mean, there's no way that loads, right? I don't know, man. I think it would be the dumbest thing to maybe start heading back towards the docks at least. Be a big bass. Be a big bass. I don't think it is. I think it's a pike. It's definitely a pike. Nah, it's a big bass. Really nice bass. Well, we found where we're fishing tomorrow. Okay. Swim jig good again. Oh, riding the lightning, baby. Yeah, we need to go back towards the ramp. $16 3/4. Oh, beautiful. Well, I tell you what, this pattern still works. Yeah, dude, I gotta go in. Swim jig bite here's always been pretty strong. Yeah, we gotta go. We're gonna fish up this point and then we're gonna roll. That, and like if we know that they're doing it, we know they're doing it, you know? Like I almost need to get out of this area entirely. Let's go. This is freaking me out. I got a little bit of a paddle. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad it's not tournament day and this is just practice, because that's not looking super inviting. They're doing pretty much exactly what I thought they were going to be doing. I wouldn't say exactly because I only caught one out of the reeds, but it was like right away. That's exactly what I thought they'd be doing. So I'm going to go back by the ramp and just kind of screw around, and hopefully the weather will pass, and then I'm going to fish deep a little bit, and then honestly I think I'm going to get out of here because they're doing what I think they were going to be doing. So catching them today is only going to hurt me tomorrow. So I might actually pull out and go somewhere different. I don't know. I really don't know. The problem with doing that is if I catch them really good over there, then I have an issue of, do I go there? Do I stay here? If it's not good here, do I pick up and go there? So I don't know. I want to fish more here, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, nice. Inch diameter hail. Okie doke. I think it's about time to get off the water. Yeah, time to go. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me, but here's a little tip for you guys during the weather delay. I think I need a chatterbait with a green pumpkin skirt. So I took this, I think it's just a Evo chatterbait. It's probably too expensive to be destroying, but whatever. And I took the skirt off, and I always keep extra skirts in my boat. So I'm gonna put a green pumpkin skirt. I'm gonna put a green pumpkin skirt on, and boom, I have a green pumpkin chatterbait. All right, well, camera's going away. I'm gonna get back in the boat. It's still raining a little bit, but if it quits raining, I'll put the camera back on. But for now, I'm getting antsy. So we'll see you out there hopefully in a little bit. Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. Damn it. Well, that was a pike, I think. That's a pike. Without a doubt, that's a pike. No, real big largie. Real big largie. I guess he's not huge, but he's a football. Okay. Well, just junking around. I think we need to get out of here. I really do. 16 and a half. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can catch one. Lose it. I gotta do this. I got it. Okay. I got it. Okay. This is 8. I don't really remember. Okay, for the time being, that's fine. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. That sucked. I'm not gonna do that again. That sucked a lot. Might as well catch a giant one now. That was low-key terrifying. That stretches. Oh man. That was something else. I kind of would like to say don't do that. should have went around that island and went back in. It would have been a long paddle, but it would have been way better than that. That was pretty scary. Not gonna lie to everyone. Especially with the pedal issue right in the middle of it, that was not fun. Pretty shot too. I might call her a day. Rest up and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a super long day. Especially if it's this windy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because without a motor, it's unsafe to be out there. Even with a motor, it's probably unsafe to be out there. Might as well drive by enemy swim, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be done. All right, spot 2. We're gonna check this out. I got 2 hours, so we're gonna give it a shot. All right, just showered, cleaned up from the day. Got baits tied up over there. It was a long day. The wind picked up and it got kind of tough, but just getting ready for tomorrow, getting a plan together. Day went pretty well. Caught 2 on the swim jig. Kind of started out fishing history, and then they were where I thought they were gonna be, and I hope I got a little pattern and not just a spot deal, but we'll see what happens. Plan tomorrow is start at the lake that you guys saw, and then go to the lake that I went to and then didn't record because I only had an hour and caught a nice smallmouth. So it's a road runner. I've never done one before, so the amount of water is a little daunting, but really just gonna kind of grind it out at the first one, and I should be able to get a limit before noon, and then afternoon we're gonna go to try and get a big smallmouth because I think that's where my great big fish will come from. So, but we'll see what happens. Don't really know if today is gonna be its own practice video or if I'll just bundle them both together. The rain and the thunderstorm kind of made it tough to film, and I think it might rain again tomorrow, so we'll see what happens, but trying to get the best footage I can for you guys. So anyway, I guess we'll see you bright and early in the morning.